The next thing is matchmaking and how to use the systems. When you first look at the matchmaking screen, it can be a bit overwhelming. But the first thing is you need to decide whether you want cross-region matchmaking on or off. This can affect your ping since it's P2P. So depending on whether you're okay with higher ping or not, you may want to turn this on or off. This is in your options. This isn't in the matchmaking screen. But I highly recommend at launch, if you're playing, probably turning this off unless you're playing with a friend from a different region, simply because this game is heavily affected by ping, and it can be very hard for dodge, parry timings, blocking, etc. if you have 200 to 300 ping. Secondly, you can set options here for a group password or a matchmaking password, and these are a little bit different. The matchmaking password allows you to just set a password, and then you're only playing with those people that are using that same password. So you could set a specific one for your 2 other friends, or maybe you have a community like ours. We're going to be using the password Fextra, F-E-X-T-R-A, all caps. So if you want to play with a FextraLife community at launch, use that password. Anyone using that password is part of our community. And what's really handy about this feature as well is you can make it so that maybe you only have one friend you're playing with. So you can set password to 2 players, and then it can just pick up a third random player to fill out your group. So depending on how many friends you have or how many people you want to play with, if you're having a hard time getting a group, you can switch this around. The group password allows you to see asynchronous features of other people. So again, we're going to be using the Fextra password, all caps, for this. And this will allow you to see like players that have died, their bloodstains, and other asynchronous features of the game. So generally speaking, if you're playing in a community, it'd probably be good to have this on, but then you can set your individual password if you just want to play with your friends, and you can leave that on. Or you can just not have it on and see, potentially random people's bloodstains. But as our community, we're going to be having the Fextra password.